Guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd talk about the different kinds of movies that scared me as a kid. And some of these movies are kids movies, but some of them are not necessarily kids movies. They're like adult movies, just movies I saw as a kid that really scared me a lot. And if there's any movies that you saw when you were a kid, whether if they're kids movies or actual adult movies, definitely leave it in the comments below because I would love to know your experiences. Also like and subscribe because that'd be so awesome. But anyway, let's get into the video. Number 1, the movie 9. Now, I don't know if a lot of people know this movie. It came out I think in 2009 or 10. Basically, this movie is about these like little puppets and it takes place right after the war. And there's like this machine that tries to take their souls. There's so much more to that story, but that's the way I can explain it in the shortest way, if you know what I mean. But it's just so dark and so creepy. I'm so surprised it's for kids. I mean, it's only PG, which is surprising. I feel like that's meant for like teenagers. Like, so creepy. When I watched it, I'm pretty sure it gave me nightmares. This machine is literally taking souls out of these little mini puppets. And yeah, it's just very dark. Number 2, Coraline. This is one of my favorite movies right now. Like, it's probably one of my top 10 favorite movies I'll watch like over and over again. But when I was a kid and I first watched it, I remember when it first came out, I saw the trailers and I was so excited for it and I really wanted to see it. I literally remember me, my mom, and my sisters watched it in theaters and I was so excited for it. Literally right after the movie ended, I was like,
what did I just watch?
And I remember me and my sisters were so creeped out by it. For the first year or two, I didn't want to watch it again because I was so creeped out. Because if you have seen the movie, you know how dark it is. It's like this girl, Coraline, who goes to the world and these people think they're good, but they actually want to put buttons in their eyes. And the other mother is this evil being who really just wants to take her soul. We could go on all day of how creepy and dark this movie is. I've heard a lot of people got really creeped out about this movie. Now I love it and I watch it all the time. I literally have it on DVD. Here's my proof. I absolutely love it. It's got 2 of the movies in one. Yeah, I love it. Got this at Walmart for $5. That's an awesome deal. Number 3, the movie Matilda. Now, most of this movie doesn't scare me. The only part that really made me intense and really scared me is that part in the movie where Miss Honey and Matilda are in the Trunchbull's house. I think she wants to get Honey's like doll. While they're in the house, Trunchbull comes back and it's so intense because they're on the edge of their seat and you're worried they're not gonna get it out in time and she's gonna find them. It's gonna end so badly. Like, oh my goodness, maybe it was only like 5 or 10 minutes, but it feels like hours because you are literally shaking. You're like, get out, get out, get out, get out. But yeah, it's literally so intense and my heart was pumping. The movie's fine, but that one scene is really scary. And the Chokey, if you guys know what I mean, the Chokey, Trunchbull was like, oh my goodness, she was so scary. Number 4, The Bridge to Terabithia. Now, this movie isn't really scary, I would say. It's more like really sad and it affected me a lot. Spoilers are coming ahead, so warning. So if you guys have seen the movie, you know what happens at the ending where that girl named Lisa, oh my goodness, what's her name? Oh, Leslie, that's her name, Leslie. But anyway, at the end of the movie, Leslie dies from like swinging across the rope to go to Bridge of Terabithia, their like imaginary place. It's just so sad because like it's a kids movie, but it's about this girl dying. It's a poor innocent girl and like you never see her again. And the kid just has to move on, live with it, I guess. Not the meaning of the movie, but watch it, you're so sad because even though it has sort of a happy ending where he like moves on and just lives on her memory, so sad and affected by it. In the movie, you just think about life and death for the rest of the day, if you know what I mean. Number 5. Now this one isn't a horror movie really either, but it's a very dark and sad movie. It's called The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, and I'm not sure if a lot of people know this movie. It's not really that famous, but it's a very sad and very intense movie. If any of you guys seen that, you know what I mean of how sad it is. Because I won't get into the ending because it's just very dark. The ending is like so sad and depressing. And I remember I was at my cottage around that time and I saw it with like my brother or someone. Number 6. Now this one is mostly meant for adults, but I saw it when I was a kid. It's called Insidious, the first movie. Oh my goodness, when I saw this movie, it creeped me out so much. And the reason why I saw this movie is even when I was a kid in my younger teens, I really started to love horror movies. The thing is, when I was a kid, I would watch horror movies but then get really scared after. Like, I'd be so scared of dark. Like, I used a nightlight until I was probably like 15. Yeah, it was just so creepy because it's so dark. I could go all day of how like the detailness of the creepiness of that movie, but it's a pretty famous movie, so I'm sure like lots of people know what movie I'm talking about because it deals with like lots of evil stuff out in the world and like about ghosts and stuff. Also has really creepy music. And lastly, Shining. And this is an adult one too, but I also saw when I was a kid, and this was also really creepy. Pretty sure my sister saw this one too. They were really creeped out about it. It's just so creepy and dark. I mean, honestly, I love that movie now. I literally have it on DVD. It's so creepy because you literally see this dad become so evil, go after his family. I'm sure lots of people seeing this movie so they know what happens, and that's actually based on the book Stephen King. Anyway, I just remember it being so creepy, so dark. Those were the movies that traumatized me as a kid. I hoped you liked it, even though this video was really creepy. If you guys had any creepy movies that you saw as a kid, definitely in the comments below because I would love to know what creepy movies you've seen as a kid. But anyway, like and subscribe because that'd be so awesome, and I'll see you guys next time with another new video. Bye.